Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Vaishali and you are watching Scrumptious Stops. So today's video is all about one-day trip to Mysuru. Of course, Mysuru is such a beautiful city and there is so much to see and there is so much rich culture there. But since we just had one day and we wanted to just go on a small road trip, we decided to go to Mysuru. And I'm sharing my experience. There are a lot of places that I missed out. But if you have another day, extra day, you can stay in Mysuru and you can cover those other places. I will mention all the details in the description box. So stay tuned. So first thing I suggest to do is to start your day pretty early, say at 5:30 or 6 a.m. so that you get a good head start before the traffic starts. And for breakfast, I am presenting 3 different options for you. First thing is, of course, the iconic Mother Tiffany's, which you can take a small detour on the way to Mysuru. If not, you can directly reach Mysuru and you can have your breakfast at either Vinayaka Mylari, which is the OG Mylari dosa spot, or you can have it in GTR. GTR has really good idli, dosa and rice bath options. If you are planning to go to Vinayaka Mylari, do note that there will be a waiting time of 15 to 20 minutes because it's always crowded. In case you're very hungry, either opt for Mother Tiffany's on the way, which will come around 7:38 a.m. If it's a little early for you, go to GTR. GTR has really good breakfast options as well at very affordable prices. But do note that they are closed on Mondays. After breakfast, we went on to do a little touristy stuff and visit the most popular places. But all the spots are actually at an equal distance, around 1 to 2 kilometers from each other. So it doesn't really matter in what order you cover it, but this is the order in which I covered it. You need not follow the same, of course. So the first spot we visited is St. Philomena's Cathedral, and it has a really beautiful Gothic architecture which is inspired by the Cathedral of Cologne in Germany. And this is how the church looks on the outside. I cannot show you how it looks on the inside because cameras are not allowed there. It is a Catholic church, by the way. After the cathedral, we are moving on to the next spot, which is Karanji Lake. By the way, this is the aqua world that falls on the way. Towards the right is the Mysuru Zoo. You can visit it if you have kids. They really enjoy it. But since we wanted something more calm and offbeat, we decided to go for boating in Karanji Lake. After entering the Karanji Lake parking, there is ample parking space where you can park your car. You have to take a ticket for parking as well as per person entry, which is around ₹50 per person. And it's a really nice garden, very calm, very serene. They also have a butterfly garden inside, which you can visit, of course. And then this is the area for boating. Here you have to take an additional ticket for boating, which is again ₹50 per person, and this is for the paddle boat. So visiting it around 11 a.m. is the perfect time because it's not too hot and you can also see a lot of birds inside. And the timing is around 10 to 15 minutes for the paddle boat. A lot of muscle work does go into pedaling the boat, but we had a fantastic time and my parents loved it as well. Also, this was the first time I was using my Insta360 and I took this really cool 360-degree shot, and I'm really happy with the investment. It's 100% worth it. The Insta360 costed me around 56,000 for those who are wondering. It does not include the SD card and it does not include the invisible stick. You have to buy that additionally, but really worth it. So if you don't have a drone, this is the next best thing to get. After the peaceful boating experience, we decided to head over to Chamundi Hills to, of course, visit Sri Chamundeshwari temple. And I must say the road was really excellently maintained, and along with that they also had a multi-level parking space, which was really cool, and it had really clean washrooms as well. There is also a well-built marketplace on the way to the temple, so you get everything from eateries to magnets and other souvenirs. There are a lot of monkeys at Chamundi Hills, so please do not carry any valuables. Leave them in the car and only carry what is necessary. So, like a purse, and do not carry any eatables, of course. We opted for the special darshan ticket, which is rupees 100 per person, and after visiting the temple you can go to the mahishasura statue, which is at a walkable distance from the temple, and you can also visit the nandi, but unfortunately when I went, the road towards nandi was closed due to road construction. But we did see this viewpoint of Mysuru city on the way, and it was really beautiful and worth the stop. And if you're looking for a good vegetarian food option and at a nice restaurant, then you can go to Hotel Siddhartha. But of course, non-vegetarians, please do not miss out on Hanumantha pulav. We were famished after the temple trip, so we had a quite heavy lunch and then we headed over to the gorgeous Mysuru Palace. The entry fee to Mysuru Palace is around 100 to 120 per person. I don't really remember the exact figure, but it's somewhere in that ballpark. And of course, drones and even my Insta 360 was not allowed inside. Just your regular phone camera and still photos are allowed. The architecture is stunning, so beautifully created, and each painting is so intricately done, and I could look at this the entire day. But again, do avoid weekends if possible, because people start pushing you and it is not really a pleasant experience. You can't really take good photos. Better to visit during afternoons and avoid closing time at around 5 p.m. After that, you can visit the Jaganmohan Palace and Art Gallery. For those of you who have an extra day to spare, here are a few places you can add on. You can visit the zoo, the Botanical Garden, Brindavan Garden, KRS Dam, Ranganatittu Bird Sanctuary, and Venugopalaswamy Temple.
So today we are at Mysure's famous Usman gobi. Let's check it out.
And how can I miss out on this 27-year-old iconic dry gobi shop? Usman Dry Gobi, you must be knowing about it. Very famous, very insta popular on YouTube as well. And this shop opens every day at 5:30 p.m. and Mr. Usman here is preparing fresh gobi made to order. They sell in batches of 30 tokens. They have a token system and you can see the crowd. It's insane. The waiting time is at least 30 to 40 minutes. So if you're in a rush, I do not suggest spending your time here because you will get a bit frustrated because the crowd is a lot. But however, if you do have time to spend, I do suggest giving it a try. It's definitely worth a try. It is a tad oily for my liking, but the flavors were good. It was subtle and of course cleanly made, and it's priced at rupees 60 for half plate. What you see there is half plate, and half plate is quite sufficient for 2 people, I feel. The super crispy loaded gobi comes with a side of green chutney, a wedge of lime, slice of onion and cucumber.
Super gobi, you must come and try out.
But, in case you are not able to make it to Usman Gobi and it is very crowded, I have a fantastic suggestion which is just 2 lanes away. It's called Prabhu Dry Gobi, and they have dry gobi, dry baby corn and dry mushroom option as well. I love the dry mushroom. It was really fantastically made. Lesser crowd, again same pricing, rupees 60 per plate, and freshly made. Really good. You must check out this place. And again, this is open from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. on all days. Same way, it's served with a green chutney with iruli and sautekai.
Really good gobi, guys. You must come and try out Prabhu gobi.
After 2 hearty helpings of gobi, you definitely need some fresh juice to wash it down. So right in that lane, we saw Ganesh Fruit Juice Center and we opted for Musambi juice and strawberry milkshake, which was really good and helped to calm down all the oily food and greasy food that we just had. Of course, being a food blogger, you want to cover as much places as possible. So we decided to visit this place called Roti Boss, which is a food truck, and they have really good, fantastic freshly made tandoori roti, naan, kulcha, along with fried rice gobi and really good gravy options at very, very affordable prices. Honestly, I love the tandoori rotis, one of the softest tandoori rotis I've had. Very soft, and the gravy paired well with it. After dinner, we headed back to Bengaluru, so that is the end of our one-day road trip to Mysuru. If you like such videos, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It would really mean a lot. I will be uploading new vlogs every week. So stay tuned. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Love you all.